Welcome to JazzTime. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we would greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch at JazzTime.com or buy this watch at JazzTime.com, because that's the reason why we're making this video. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Rolex Daytona Chronograph reference 116520 white dial and stainless steel. I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, the dial, the case, the movement, the bracelet, and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in. It has an Oyster case. Now that, in contrast with some other watches such as Submariner's, which uses a different case. Oyster case in this situation, as you see how it kind of has these rounded edges right here, and it's kind of skinnier. It tapers down like this. Well, that's an Oyster case. And it also, like, if you look at the case right here, it's not like a Submariner. It's nice and smooth. It has a smooth case right there. Okay, and it's 40 millimeters. It also has, it's a monoblock middle case with a screw down case back and winding crown, and if you see, that's where the movement is held. Now let's go ahead and talk about the dial. They only make this stainless steel in two configurations, white and black, this one obviously being white. And this model is a little later, and I guess since we're talking about the dial, they did a recent change. If you look at these hands, these are what are called fat hands, and they started approximately 2008 until they stopped making production in approximately 2015. And those have the fatter hands. It also has the, if you look at the edge of the bezel, it has the Rolex Rehaut, which tells me it's after approximately I think Z or M serial 2007 or so. Okay, it also has the flat buckle. Okay, but we're not there yet. So let's go back to the dial. The dial, of course, is white. Now, it doesn't really look much different from the current model, which is 116500, aside from this. You see how that has silver subdials? Well, on the current model, it has black subdials. Now, I don't know if that makes a difference to you, but if it does, then and you like silver dial, then you have to go with this watch. If you like the black subdials, you got to go with the newer in production model. Now it has a chronograph feature, which is not that difficult to use. You simply press the top button by unscrewing here, and of course you got to make sure that you're not in water, because water could get into this. If you simply press the button right there, well, this watch hasn't been charged, so I'll charge it up a little bit. And that's how you wind the watch, by the way, if the watch hasn't been worn for some time. Screw it back in, give it a little push, and it starts to go. That is how you start the chronograph. I can't explain to you entirely how to use it, because that's another video for another day, but that's basically what it is. It has these three subdials. It says the word Daytona. It's white, and they only make two versions of this. And probably the white one is, I think, is pretty cool. You don't see a lot of sports watches in white unless they're this watch or the Explorer 2. Alright, now let's talk about the bezel, which is quite different in this model. Now it's still a tachymeter, which means it has this like 60, 65, 70, it has this reading right here, but this one is in steel. The current model is in black monoblock serochrome bezel in ceramic. Basically, the new model is ceramic, this model is steel. So if you like the older version, which is this version, they made it from approximately, I want to say something like 2000 until around 2015, which is 15 years or so. It has a steel bezel. Now, I guess it depends on you. You know, steel, the good thing about steel is that it can be polished. The bad thing about steel is that it can scratch. Now, on a ceramic watch, the bezel does not scratch, but if you hit it, it can actually crack. Now on this particular one, you can see it got a little boo-boo right there on the edge of the bezel, right where the 75 is, and had that been ceramic, it probably would have cracked the bezel. So that's actually a benefit of having steel. Depends on how hard you are with your watches. You know, So anyways, that's the bezel. Now let's talk about the movement. They did not update the movement in the newer model. It's still a 4130 movement. It has a precision of plus minus 2 seconds a day, and it has a power reserve of approximately 72 hours. So it's actually the same movement. They've been using it for a very long time. I want to say 20 plus years. It's a very complicated movement, as you might imagine, since it does multiple things. But yeah, that's what it is. Now the bracelet is an Oyster flat 3-piece link in Oyster steel. And it has a brush finish on the outside and a polish on the center. And the clasp, I want to bring your attention to this because this clasp was an updated clasp. It's what they are currently using. So the bracelet is the same as what they're currently using in 2020, even though this watch was produced like approximately from 2000, I want to say 8 until 2015, 7 years or so. It has this flat buckle. It's a folding Oyster lock safety clasp with a easy link 5mm comfort extension. Now how that works is you go like this to make it smaller, see, and like that to make it larger. Yes, that's how you do it. And it has this style bracelet to it. Now keep in mind, if you like this watch, guys, if you watch this far, please go to jazztime.com and buy it. Please don't watch our video and then go to someone else's website and buy it. Don't you want the lowest price anywhere online? What do you think I'm sitting here for? I'm sitting here actually on a Sunday afternoon, so I would like you to actually buy this watch. Now let's move on to my thoughts. I'm going to try this watch on. My thoughts on this watch are, I really like it. I think almost every guy out there probably does like this watch. I mean, it's a Rolex first, it's a sports watch second, and it's steel. It's actually one of the most iconic watches, and it trades at above retail. Even after all these years, it still trades above retail, even though it's used and it's quite old. And rightfully so. It fits under the suit cuff. It's very thin, it's very robust, it looks awesome, and if you want to buy it and own it, go to jazztime.com, check us out.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.